Hey all you cool crooks and killers, welcome back to True Crime Now, your number one source on the internet for your daily dose of true crime. Trusting anyone to care for your child can be a scary thought, even when it's someone you think you can trust. In this video, we're talking about the 5 worst babysitter child killers, and you won't believe what some of these people are capable of. Be warned, some of these murders are pretty disturbing. Number 5. Carl Mcclenny. Carl Mcclenny murdered young Demi Mahon after babysitting her for only 90 minutes. While her mother was collecting a welfare check and buying a birthday card, Carl took Demi to the local park to play. When they returned to the apartment, Demi was apparently annoying Carl, which led to this horrific murder. Carl repeatedly beat Demi, even causing a section of her skull to actually come loose. He punched Demi in the face, bit her, and even shaved her head. When her mother returned, Carl was just casually watching TV with Demi unconscious on the mattress beside him. Her horrified mother called an ambulance and the police, but it was too late. Demi was taken off life support 2 days later with over 68 different injuries on her body. After much debate, Carl was tried as a minor and only sentenced to 15 years in prison. Yikes, and that's just number 5. Just wait until you hear our number 1 pick, if you can even make it past some of the others. Number 4. Krim family murders. On October 25, 2012, the Krim family's lives would change forever. Marina Krim left her other 2 children, Lucia and Leo, in the care of their nanny, Jocelyn Ortega, while taking her other child to a swimming lesson. After returning to their apartment, Marina found her 2 children stabbed to death in the family bathtub. Lucia had defensive wounds, showing she was involved. As soon as she was found by Marina, Jocelyn slit her wrists and began stabbing herself in the neck with the same kitchen knife she had used to kill the children. Jocelyn survived and was sentenced to life in prison. Number 3. Samantha Klein. A child named Aliyah Foster died in the care of her nanny, Samantha Klein, in February 2019. Samantha denied the allegations that it was a murder. She even went on a local TV station to claim she did nothing to harm the baby. She claimed that Aliyah already had a bruise on her forehead when she started caring for her, and by the next day, the child was dead. However, 5 months later, Samantha was charged with second-degree murder and manslaughter after admitting to shaking the baby with so much force that it caused a brain bleed and destroyed Aliyah's spine. Samantha was originally meant to be tried in January 2020, but the case has been delayed due to COVID. Number 2. Gabriella Gonzalez. When Gabriella Gonzalez was illegally smuggled into the US, she had no idea what was in store for her. At age 25, Gabriella was forced into prostitution, but managed to escape to Virginia, where she started a new life. In October 2011, Gabriella was looking after the toddler of a roommate she was living with. The unsuspecting mother then realized that would be the last time she would ever see her daughter alive again. The young girl was suffering from a rash and wouldn't stop crying. This frustrated Gabriella enough to violently shake the girl and beat her head against an unknown hard object. The toddler suffered a brain bleed and severe skull fracture. After being in the hospital for 3 days on life support, the young girl passed away. Gabriella was only sentenced to 20 years in prison for the murder of the child. Okay, you've made it to our number 1 babysitter child killer, and this one is the worst of them all. Let us know in the comments how you feel about babysitters after watching this video. Number 1. Janine Ann Jones. While Janine Ann Jones isn't exactly a babysitter, she is still someone parents regularly entrusted their children to. She is a former pediatric nurse who is believed to have murdered anywhere from 11 to 50 children in her care. Janine Jones wanted to be seen as a hero by everyone around her. She would inject medication such as the Dioxin to cause cardiac problems in her patients. Her goal was to revive them and be seen as the hero to the children's families and her colleagues. However, many children did not survive, and the numbers looked suspicious to the hospital where she worked. After her conviction, many of the hospitals where she had worked somehow lost or likely destroyed any record of the cases involved. In 1985, Janine was sentenced to 99 years in prison for killing Chelsea McClellan, and when her parole comes near, She will be charged with another murder to ensure she dies in prison. Phew! I'm glad we made it to the end of this list. Which of these child murders do you think is the worst? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more true crime videos every day. Thanks for watching, and until next time, don't be embarrassed to sleep with the lights on.